YouTube. I can't do it.
Greetings, everybody. We're here on July 13th. We are creating the bracket for Old School Legends, the Tournament of Power, the best tournament of 2020, possibly ever. And actually, I'm not going to listen to the Dragon Ball music. That was good for the pre-stream, but I'm turning on the Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver Game Corner theme since we're going to have people's luck being tested tonight because there are going to be some randomized seeds. So let's get it. Oh, dude, I feel like I'm a radio host talking over this shit.
Question is, who is the protagonist of this tournament?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
We'll find out, I guess, as this game unfolds.
Like, I feel like I can't be Goku because I'm not pure enough to be Goku, but I don't know if anyone is.
Wants Goku.
What'd you say?
It's like for me, I said I don't think anyone's Goku. For me, like, I feel like I'll either get wiped out in the beginning of the tournament or end up somewhere in the middle. That's my prediction for myself.
Well,
but we'll find out.
We will find out. I'm over here on the challenge, however you pronounce it, to make the bracket. Got all the settings set. One new feature that I guess they have that I was not aware of previously is this section called predictions and voting. And I have enable bracket predictions on, so if you guys are trying to do like some March Madness or like fantasy football stuff, you can apparently do that on here, and you can put your bracket predictions. I don't know, maybe if a lot of people do that, maybe I'll give a prize for like most accurate predictions. I don't know, but that seems like something fun that people could do. So I turned that on, and now we're going to continue. Oh, I have to put a start time. I guess the start time will be tomorrow at 11:38 p.m.
Wait, so each match, right? Each round is 4 battles, right? Or 5?
5.
What is it?
Or I mean, 3 to 5. It's best of 5.
Yeah, so we do 4 through 8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's 5. Okay, yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. All right, how do I put participants in? Here we go.
The only metagame, like the only OU tier that I'm not familiar with out of those 5 is Gen 6. So we'll see what I do in there.
Alright, I think this is correct. After adding 2 or more participants. Alright, how do I make this seated? Or is that not what you do? Oh wait, no. Do I go to standings? Shit, I haven't made a bracket in a minute. Sorry everybody, we got some boomer moments over here. Actually,
maybe
no.
you put their seed after you enter them.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty sure I was in the right spot, and I just fucked it up because now it's not even loading. No, that's not what I want. Go back to participants, and that will be the correct spot because I remember this from making the meetup brackets.
Ah, yes.
Those glorious brackets that had 5 people.
Yeah.
Dude, why is this so slow? Alright,
oh, yeah, I know you did seeding for those.
Yeah, the seeding for those was easy. Alright, everybody. So we're gonna... Here's what's going down. I'm gonna seed a few people. I'm gonna seed like the top people who I know are like competent. I mean, everyone here's a competent player in some metagame, but I'm gonna see the people who I think are the best. There's gonna be a lot of room for legitimate disagreement here, but I think. Wait, what does this say? Assign this participant to the person who receives. All right, I don't think that's mandatory. So there's going to be a lot of room for a legitimate disagreement here. Obviously, I cannot accurately assess everybody's skill, which is why some will be randomized, because there's some people I just don't know enough about their records and stuff. But based off of what I do know, I'm going to try and make this as fair as possible. I'm making sure certain people avoid each other in the first round. So I'm going to give the first seed to PGM.
If you're in the wrong, oh, okay. I was gonna say, plus if you're in the wrong seed, you can always just upset the bracket. So
Yeah, exactly. Which would make things very interesting.
yes, so PGM number 1.
PGM, I gotta give him the first seed. I guess I'll give a little bit of rationale for each of these so they don't seem totally arbitrary. PGM was the best in Gen 5 and Gen 6. His reign of dominance was roughly 5 years straight, totally continuous from 2012 through 2016. Yeah, I mean, like, he's just easily the most dominant player within our community. No one's had a reign of dominance as long as his. He was the best in 2 gens, spanning over 3 game releases, Black and White 2, X and Y, and ORAS. So yeah, I gotta give him the first seed. Okay, yeah, this is seeded. Cool. Alright, number 2, I'm giving it to Willy123T. This guy is fucking crazy. Willy123T, he was the best in Gen 4. He was the best throughout the entire year of 2011, even for the, early Gen 5 with Black and White. Why am I still talking about myself in third person?
He has good taste in Gen 4 teams.
Yeah, I really do. I really do. PGM surpassed me in Gen 5. Obviously, was better in Gen 6, but I definitely was on his tails. I think I was second best in Gen 5, probably third best in Gen 6, and I was definitely the best in Gen 7. Granted, that was, much less competitive era. Not many people played in Gen 7, but I think I have roughly the same number of years as PGM as the best, because I was the best in 2011 and I was the best for 17, 18, 19, so I've got like 4 years as opposed to his 5. Granted, 3 of those years were in pretty non-competitive years, but I think just the fact that I've played in every metagame when it was current, I think that speaks a lot, so I'll give myself second seed.
Just to be clear, by the best you mean out of the people in the tournament, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, I wasn't like better than
BGC
Blunder.
champion.
Yeah, I wasn't better than Wolfie BGC. You know what I'm saying? The third seed is going to VG Maniac 456. VG was never really like the best of the best. Yo, why is this shit taking so long to load? I hope I didn't fuck it up. Anyways, VG, if this thing doesn't load, I will commit Sudoku. Alright, it loaded. VG was never really like the best of the best, although I think you could maybe argue he was for a small period of time in Gen 6, but he's always been a very strong, dominant player. He was probably like... I don't know, he was good in Gen 4, he was really good in Gen 5, he was probably like the 4th best in Gen 5. I think he was the 2nd best in Gen 6 behind PGM. And yeah, he's like never really the best of the best, but always consistently a top player, and just a really fundamentally solid player. And he played through 4, 5, and 6, so a lot of people in this tournament didn't play Gen 6 at all, so I think that helps VG a lot. 4th seed, I'm going to give that to Crystal, also known as Sky the Magical Gamer. She went by Dragonite Girl back in 2010. She was absolutely incredible in Gen 4. I would say she was the 2nd best in Gen 4. Like, she just had the game figured out. She was like my demon for a while. I couldn't beat her, and then like toward the end of Gen 4 I finally started beating her. I beat her to win my really stacked Gen 4 tournament that I had at the in early 2011. So, and then she was also very good in Gen 5. I'd say she was the 3rd best in Gen 5 behind me and PGM. So gonna give her the 4th seed. I put her behind VG because she kind of fell off at some point in Gen 5. Didn't really play Gen 6 that much, so she doesn't have the longevity of PGM, or not PGM, VG. So that's why I put her behind him. But still a very dominant player. And just so everyone knows, like I said, there's going to be room for disagreement just based on how you value things. I'm trying to look at things holistically here based in terms of peaks in skill, consistency over the years, longevity, as in how many games you played, and like your skill relative to each meta that you played in. So there's a lot to consider, and some may value some things more than others. Like, you may value peaks more than consistency or vice versa. So there's a lot of subjectivity here, but I'm just trying to give some sort of organization to this. So let me check chat. Doing chat. Why'd Michael say bruh? What are you brun for, Michael?
He's like, bro, where am I?
Don't worry, you're in here, Michael. Don't worry. All right, so 5 through 7 is really interesting and very hard to organize. I think 5 through 7, I would accept any ordering of these 3 people, but here's how I'm gonna order them. The 5th seed I'm gonna give to Jared, aka Rotom Overheats. I guess I'll put that in parentheses so people can identify him. So Jared played in Gen 4, he was pretty good in Gen 4, but he really hit his peak in Gen 5. He was an extremely dominant Gen 5 player. I mean, in terms of like grinding and like just getting into like team building and just being a grinder, like he's one of the few people who I think grinded Gen 5 as much as I did. He was a real grinder and a very, very skilled player. Also a very good shit talker, I might add. So yeah, I would have to give him 5th, just because he was so consistent in Gen 5 and had just like such a high skill peak. But oh, and also this doesn't count for much because it was randoms. But if you go on my channel in 2018, I did a video with Jared, just playing randoms with him in Gen 7, and I actually played Gen 7 and he didn't, but he just wanted to play some randoms and he was fucking me up, dude. He hadn't played Pokemon since like 2012 and he was fucking me up in Gen 7 randoms. So that just shows that he's just got some really fundamental skills that I think can transfer into like any sort of format. So I'll give him the 5th seed. 6 and 7 really boggles my mind because I think these players are pretty much effectively tied, all things considered. So this is basically just an arbitrary pick. For the 6th seed, I'm going to give that to Josh, aka QQW53. Josh, of course, great player. He basically taught me the game back in 2010. And, you know, he was great in Gen 4. He was great in Gen 5. He came up with a lot of original stuff. Didn't really play it. It kind of stopped playing pretty early in Gen 5. Actually, he didn't play Black and White 2. He quit like in 2011. But the little bit of Gen 5 he did play showed a lot of promise. Very original team builder. I have a great amount of respect for his play. The reason that I put him so low, despite his peak being so high, it's just the fact that he quit so early. He quit like summer of 2011, so gotta dock him a little bit for that. But he's definitely a top 8 player. 7, giving that to Evan, aka Dragon Garchomp 12. He, like I said, effectively tied with Josh. He and Josh actually combined taught me how to play the game back in 2010. Like, I would just sit on Skype with Josh and Evan and just get my ass kicked by both of them for hours on end, for days on end back in 2010, and that's how I got good, basically. So, Evan, incredible Gen 4 player, incredible Gen 5 player. He played a little bit longer than Josh, but quit kind of around the same time, somewhere in that, like, summer to fall 2011 range. So, again, very short legacy, but also a very, like, respectable legacy in terms of what he did and the players that he beat. The reason I give Josh, even though Josh quit before Evan, I think I do put Josh at 6 just because I think his peak in skill was just a little bit higher than Evan's, just a little bit. I'm guessing Cam is back. Yeah, Cam's back. That's what the background noise was. All right, for the 8th seed, I will give the 8th seed to Michael.
Let me see this shit.
Cam's like, what? I'm last.
So yeah, Michael gets the 8th seed. He had a lot of respectable wins, especially in Gen 5. Like, he was good in Gen 4, and then I think he kind of hit a peak in Gen 5. And he played in Gen 6 for a little bit, I believe. So that helps him out. The reason that I only put him at 8th is because if you look at the 7 players ahead of him, he really doesn't have any wins over people in this top 8. The only person here who I think he's beaten is Dragon Garchomp 12, and I'm pretty sure that was in Gen 4. So I'm gonna put, even though Michael, don't get me wrong, Michael was a threat. He was a very powerful player at one point. He was the right-hand man of one of the most powerful players of all time, Koth, on the Pimp Night Chat. Pimp Night Chatters know the legendary lore of Koth. But that being said, Michael just doesn't have the wins over some of these people. He had impressive wins, like he would fuck up everyone on the Pimp Night Chat. Except for me, Michael never beat me, let's just make that much clear. But he was a very consistent player in 2011. So I do put Michael at 8th. And then there's one more that I want to seed. Maybe this is bias speaking here, but I do think that I have to put Rexro at 9.
I'll take it.
Wait, what the fuck? Something went wrong. Why is it not letting me add Rexro? What the fuck? Yo, Rexro, they said fuck you. They said fuck you. It's not letting me add you. What the fuck?
Are you limited to?
Dude, if I'm
Yeah,
limited...
Try reloading the page.
Yeah, let's try this.
Because it doesn't say you're limited to 6, you're limited to 8. It just says to reload the page. So I assume it would save.
Yeah, Michael, I know you beat Dragon Garchomp 12 in Gen 4. I think did I say Gen 4 or Gen 5? Either way, yeah, you beat Evan in Gen 4. I remember that. But I don't think you beat, I don't think you beat anyone else on this list. Alright, let's see. Can I put Rexro at 9? Well, let me do it. There we go. Rexro's at 9 now. My rationale for this is that Rexro is a fundamentally solid player, and like he said, he has played in every meta when it was current except for Gen 6. Granted, Gen 8, he's only played really randoms in VGC. I don't think he's really played OU that much, but he definitely has the transferable skills to be competent in that. And I do think he was the second best in Gen 7 behind me. So, yeah, Rexro, he played in 4, 5, 7, 8, has been fundamentally solid in all of them. Never the best, let's just be real, never the top dog, but always a competent player. So I think for that reason I have to put him at 9th.
I wouldn't say back in the day I was confident in Gen 4, but I think I am now.
Yeah.
Back in the day, my Gen 4 teams were straight garbage.
See, that's the thing. That's why I said skill relative to the meta, because everyone's teams were garbage back then.
Yeah.
So, those are the people that I want to seed. Now, it's quite possible that one of the people in this list of entrants who are left to be randomized, it's certainly possible that they may have a higher skill than some of the people on this list. This is just based off of my memory and the data that I can find to go off of. I'm gonna keep it real, it's hard to find battles with some of these people in them on YouTube because everyone's just deleted their shit. But yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. So the rest of these people I am going to randomize, and here's how we're gonna do it. As you see, I have them listed alphabetically. I will now go to...
Out of those, I feel like Okami is the biggest dark horse, because I remember him doing pretty well in the randoms ladder.
Yeah.
Which I know it's just randoms, but you still need a good amount of skill to be good at randoms.
Yeah,
so.
for sure. Yeah, that's the thing, Okami, I remember playing him in Gen 7 randoms and, getting swept. I do...
I think one of them was a Venomoth sweep or something, it's so funny.
Yeah. So yeah, I do look forward to seeing him play in OU. I just don't have enough data based off of what I can find of him playing OU at all. So I'm putting him in the randomized category here. Definitely looking for him to make a run. So to do this randomization, I'm going to go to random.org. We're going to do 10 through 16, and then I have them alphabetically ordered here. We're just going to go down the list. Each person will get assigned a seed. And then if that same seed gets assigned to someone else on the list, we will just roll again. So starting
off 16, have to go against Peachy in the first round.
We are going to do Alex first. I do want to say Alex has not joined the Discord server yet, but he has said that he will participate. So I'm holding him to that, and hopefully whoever has to battle him can get in contact with him. I don't know why he hasn't joined the server yet. If he doesn't get in contact with whoever his opponent is, We'll replace him with someone, I guess. I got people lined up that could replace him, but he hasn't said that he doesn't want to participate. He has said that he does, so we're including him in this, and his seed is going to be seed 10. All right.
Stays where he is.
Alright, 10. Woo!
Next up is Brad. I guess I can get rid of 10 and just go to 11. Alright, 11 through 16. What seed is Brad gonna get? Oof. Brad got 15.
15. Alright.
Alright, let me mark that down. 15. Alright, Cam got 11.
Yeah!
It's like, not 16, yes!
Feels Fresh got 12.
If your age is on the clock, you can say Cody's.
No.
It's a good thing that,
I
like,
knew exactly where that was going.
yeah, it's a good thing the stream probably can't even hear Cam. Alright, 13, or yeah, so let's see, Lou is going to get, we gotta roll again. Wait, did I do this right? Yeah, I did. Alright, we're gonna roll, he gets, not 15, he rolled 15 twice. Alright, Lou gets 14. Which means the seeds left are 13 and 16 between Okami and Sergio.
I should go 0 and 1, and then just make 11-0 and then 1-12.
Well, Okami just got 13, so by
Alright, well, that
default,
works.
Sergio gets 16.
Not on the clock. Woo!
So let me put these seeds in.
Cam, don't you realize that you're 11?
Wait, what does that mean?
That means
you're on the
that
clock.
you're on the clock, yeah.
No, I'm wait. Oh shit. No! Nah, he
My,
said
how
he
the-
can't.
how
He
the
didn't say I
table
have
turned.
to. He said I can. And I'm gonna be like, nah, get that 1 centimeter gym out.
Not gonna lie, kind of nervous to see who I go up against.
Well, since you're at 9, that means you go
You-
against Michael.
Oh, is it gonna do that?
Yeah, because 9 and 8 go against each other.
Okay.
And it's
We'll
Sergio's.
see whose skills hold up the best, I guess.
Alright, let's go to... Yeah, I think you and Michael are, like, pretty much evenly matched, all things considered. Alright, let's go to the bracket. Let's see what we got.
He was definitely better than me way back when, because I wasn't beating much of anyone in Gen 4. In Gen 5 I had this really weird team, but it worked sometimes.
The only person with the Gen 400%.
I gotta turn the
I was
music
thinking-
off to hear Cam. I gotta turn the music off to hear Cam.
I was thinking about my Gen 5 team today, and I was like, I had a Combuskin, right? Because I wanted to use Speed Boost.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, I was thinking about it today, and I was like, when did Eevee like get added to the game? Gen 5? Why was I not using that?
I just gotta say, if y'all can hear me, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, Michael, you're fighting Retro.
I was gonna say, fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'm the only person here with a so far documented 100% win rate in Gen 4. What can I say?
Man, get the fuck out of here. You lost in Gen 4. You lost in Gen 4 to Rexro with the meetup. Get fucked, nigga.
Yeah, literally. I beat you in Showdown.
That's me though. I'm talking about documented 2010 shit. You know?
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm talking about that
Undefeated for
documented
one
last
video.
year shit, bro.
Yeah.
I'm talking about that recency.
Oh, dude, I'm playing Josh. Yes.
Wait, are you? Oh my gosh, you are. You're playing
Yeah.
Josh. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
what the hell? I gotta play either Lou or VG.
That's if you can beat Josh, bro.
Bro, what is?
Whoever wins between me and Michael is likely to go up against BGM.
Yeah. Wait. Oh man, I'm
Wait,
either.
why are you saying it's bad that I'm facing Josh? He's not that good.
Yo, this man's talking shit over. All right, let's look at these matchups. Let's start at the bottom. We got Josh versus Cam. Cam's already talking shit. Doesn't know anything about Josh's history. Is saying that Josh.
I really don't. Besides, he's a white. He said he's a Lucina lover.
Lucina. Oh,
I don't know, man. I don't know if Cam's gonna be able to pull that one off, bro. I mean, sure, Cam has played more of the recent gens than Josh, but I don't know if Cam can pull that off, man.
I feel like it's not that bad to get brushed up on the new stuff, though. As long as you know the new mechanics.
Right,
what to-
With the raids, I already gotta step up on Josh.
The only thing that's hard to get used to, I think, if you haven't played them, is like, has he played the main games at least? Do you know?
I think so.
Okay, so he probably knows the fairy type stuff.
No, I was actually talking to Josh the other day, and he said he doesn't know how fairies work.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah, so there's fairy types, and then also like a bunch of hidden abilities and stuff that they've added are
Yeah,
a little bit complicated.
right.
But
you can learn that pretty
like-
quickly, I feel.
although I guess they had him in Gen 5, so
True.
like he probably
true.
knows like magic bounce and all that stuff already. So
He's gonna wish I was Lucina.
So, yeah, for those of you doing your fantasy brackets, I would say I would put your money on Josh.
What? I'm about to pull the upset, man.
I hope you do. I would love to see it, because then you play the
Yeah, I
winner
wanna-
of the next matchup, VG versus Lou.
Okay, now that's kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie.
That's going to be a really good battle, I feel.
oh, Willie's against Brad.
Yeah, that's another battle that I think would be pretty good. VG versus Lou, I don't know. Like, that could honestly go either way, I feel.
Yeah, it's between who wins with me and Michael. We're probably just gonna get knocked down round 2. Sad. All right, I'm gonna dark horse this. I say that, and then I get knocked out around.
You
1.
did say you would slay the dragon, so...
Oh yeah, I did. I was like, pin this message. All right, we'll see.
VG versus Lou, I know these guys battled a lot back in the day. I'm not sure what their lifetime record is. I would assume VG probably has a positive record on him, but I don't know. This seems like they're two players who know each other's playstyle pretty well. And then Evan versus Alex, another, like, two old school guys who used to play each other a lot back in the day. I would probably put my money on Evan, but could go either way. Me versus Brad, man, another good battle. Gonna put my
Brad's
money on me.
Played in a long time though, so we'll see
Yeah.
what happens.
Brad
with
hasn't
him.
played in a long time, but he was definitely good in like Gen 6, Gen 5. Not Gen 4. He was kind of shit in Gen 4, but but still.
Yeah, the shit in Gen 4 club joined me.
Jared versus Feels Fresh. I don't know anything about Feels Fresh's skill. At this point in time, I battled him twice in 2010. He won one, I won one. So I don't know anything really besides that, but could be another good battle. Crystal versus Okami. That's going to be an interesting battle, because Okami is definitely a strong dark horse candidate, but Crystal also such a solid player. That's going to be a good battle. There's really no battle.
I think that's, from what you've said about her, I think that's the battle I'm looking most forward to.
Yeah. I'm
Like, for me, they're both, from what you've said about Crystal and what I've like seen of Okami, I think that'll be an interesting battle.
Yeah, for sure. And there's really no battle on here that I feel like is going to be a wash, except for maybe PGM versus Sergio. And maybe Josh versus Cam if Cam doesn't get his shit together.
I don't think I've ever seen Feels Fresh battle. I've only seen him troll.
Dude, it was so funny. Like, he suspended my channel, and then like a week later he was like, "Want a battle?" And I was like, "Sure." And then he beat me in a battle. So it's like he fucking got my channel suspended and then beat my ass, and I was just like, "Damn, I can't." But then I got my revenge a couple months later because my channel got restored, and then I beat him in a battle. Good times in 2010. Man. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm gonna try to do a prediction bracket, but I don't even know what it's gonna look like, because there's some really good battles here. Yeah.
All right.
I guess that's the end of this. Is there anyone in chat? By the way, does PGM still? Yeah, Michael. PGM said that he keeps up with Pokemon, but he doesn't like actively play it. But he has kept up with it. So
I will slay the dragon.
yeah, Rexro is gonna slay you, and then he's gonna slay the dragon.
We'll see if if I can hold any water to that. It's gonna be funny. I'm gonna get knocked out in the first round because I said that.
Ooh, are there any like beef battles? I don't think so. We got Josh versus Cam. Cam has beef with Josh for whatever reason, so that's cool. I guess that's a beef battle. And then, I guess the only other beef battle would be Michael and Rextro. These people have said some not nice things about each other. People. Michael called Rexro bald. He said this man's balding. What the fuck?
I don't even know why he thought I was balding. God. I still think that's so funny.
That is.
It's like, bro, where'd you even get that from?
Yeah, I guess Josh and Cam and Michael and Rex are the beef battles to look out for. All right.
Okay.
Anything else that either of you would like to add?
I don't know. I am curious. You should definitely link this so that I can do the fantasy.
Oh
bracket.
yeah, I'm definitely gonna link it in the server. Cam got sliced for watching a stream on the job.
Yep. He probably actually did.
The shit this man does at work.
Pokemon Go all day.
Yep. Alright, everybody, I'm going to end this recording here. I'll stick around on stream for a little bit in case anyone in the chat has anything to say. And, I'll see you around. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, stay tuned for a special promotional video that is going to be coming soon. Peace.